Hello, people that exist. Top 5 series of the year. Go. It has been decided. And yes, I'm not folding my arms just like that. I'm folding my arms on something. And that is the number 5. The Griffin Chronicles. By E.G. Foley. We have amazing characters, amazing setup, magic, though some lowlights. Right. Book 1, 4.8 stars in my insane rating system. Book 2, 4.2 stars in my insane rating system. Book 3, 5 stars in my insane rating system. And wow, the climaxes are some of the most creative, and just in general, it's a very creative series. Don't know yet, but it's just a cute little novella. This is where the series gets really good. Secrets of the Deep is great. It adds a ton to the world. And the Black Fortress is the brick, the signed brick. So yeah, this is just a great series. It's supporting a self-published author. I really recommend it for middle grade. And next one. Next is a trilogy. At number 4, it's Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau-Prito. Magic is great. Storytelling is just exquisite. But the biggest thing for me is just, I'm not sure I can put it into words. It's just, well, the characters are great. I might have said that. But they're creative and strong stories is what I'm going to say. Even though I just really can't put it into words. It's just an amazing series. This is a young adult series, I believe. Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau-Prito. I recommend it. At number 3, we have an ongoing series just like the last two that I am currently reading. And it is the Arafine series by David F. Faris. I hope that I pronounced that right. It is an epic fantasy, a YA epic fantasy. 5 books long now. Book 6, which is going to be like 1,000 pages, 300,000 words, is coming out soon enough. Like in December, this month. But book 1, I rated 4.4 stars in my insane rating system. Book 2, I also rated 4.4 stars. And I'm currently reading book 3. Books 4 and 5 have not yet to be reread. But it is just a great series. Especially after book 2. Multiple story arcs. I just haven't read enough perfect books from this series, which is 1, which is more than any other book ever, or any other series ever. But I still just haven't read enough from this series to have it higher. But next, it's a doozy, and I will get to it soon. But right now, my mom and brother are about to come home, so I'm just going to stop until I've checked with them. Okay, so this is number 2, the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles. And I know this is only Percy Jackson, but having 15 books, 8 of which are more than 400 pages, stacked on my desk, is a bit too much. So we have amazing characters, amazing story arcs, even though Percy Jackson is the strongest series by far of the pentatologies, of the 3 pentatologies. Percy Jackson is the strongest of the 3, but overall they just encompass this giant, amazing world with tons of characters. Just read these, please. And finally, we come to number 1. The Jinx Trilogy by Sage Blackwood. I only have the first book with me because my dad's using one for tutoring and reading the other, and I have my hardcover copies at my dad's. So, this series does not contain my favorite book ever. But it can... This might be the hardest to explain, but the characters are just... It's amazing how they're done. Like, in the 3rd book, Jinx is obnoxious, rude, even, like, downright really mean at times. Like, he's a real person. And it's all done in the span of a book. All 3 books are done in a book. All 3 books are done in just over 1,000 pages. And all of that. Like, Jinx in the 1st book, it's really interesting. He's personality filled, but for the first half almost, like first 12 chapters or so, he's just, he listens so much. He's a wallflower, yet but he's a little kid, so he kind of doesn't have that much of a personality. But it's still very interesting, and he does have the personality. And the other characters are amazing. Character development is beautiful. There's just so much to love about these books. So Jinx is number 1 on my list. So my rankings go: The Griffin Chronicles, number 5. Crown of Feathers trilogy, which is only 2 books right now, number 4. Eraphine, number 3. The Camp Half-Blood Chronicles, number 2. And Jinx, number 1. Thank you for watching. And read all of these. Bye. Hello, would you kindly subscribe to me? If you are